So Southampton are now up to 16th in the Championship, just 4 points off the playoffs now. Obviously a magnificent 5-1 victory away at the Valley against Charlton Athletic, against their former employer Nathan Jones. Southampton fans were very happy with that one. It was 4 goals in the space of around 5 or 10 minutes for Tom de Eckert's side. A lot of talk whether he will get the full-time job. He's obviously there on an interim basis at the moment. There was talk after the international break that he'll be getting the next 3 games to see how he does before they make a decision. Obviously Gary O'Neill has rumoured to have been interviewed. Russell Martin's been linked to a return back here on the south coast. But Southampton, they go into the next 2 games just 4 points off the playoffs, and now have a chance to get to arguably where they feel they should be, especially with the money they spent on the likes of Tom Fellows, Finn Azaz, Casper Yander, Damien Downs. Southampton looking to get back to where they feel they should be. Hello and welcome to Solent Sports News with me, David House. Time to now welcome a guest to the studio, Solent 2's women's player, Tiana Mawali. So, Tiana, what age did you start to fall in love with football, and when did you know? You obviously trained to be a sports journalist here at Solent University. I know you're a big Arsenal fan. What age did you start to fall in love with football when you were younger?
I'd say I haven't got much experience compared to the others, but I started playing for Bishop's Lydeard, which is a local town near Taunton, and they put me as goalkeeper, so I have a little bit of experience with that, but not a lot.
Obviously, you touched on it there that you played for a team growing up. You said you were a goalkeeper. Are you still a goalkeeper, or have you moved outfield now?
Yeah, not a goalkeeper anymore. They put me as striker now, so it's a little bit different, and I've not played as that position before, so it's kind of exciting, and hopefully get some goals in soon this season.
When you first joined university just over 2 years ago, what made you want to join the Solent women's team? Was it to help you keep active, or was it just purely that love of football?
Yeah, it's kind of a bit of both, but I wanted to study and keep active at the same time, and football was kind of like the sport that I kind of knew the most about, and I enjoyed the most, so I wanted to join the team, and so I chose football, yeah.
Now, I'm aware there's a lot of travelling involved. You sometimes have to go to the likes of Bath. You'll see in the Western League. How do you juggle that with coursework at university and going to lectures? What's that like to manage?
Yeah, I'd say putting coursework first is most important, and then you can do football after and have a bit of fun afterwards. And I think it's just prioritising work and just keeping on top of it. And I work on the weekends, so it's kind of, I just leave that till like the last minute kind of.
So we know the world of sports journalism, obviously there's a lot of team bonding involved. You're involved in teams, you've got to work together. Does it help playing for a football team that you're going to go into this world and you already know what it's like to be a part of a team?
Yeah, I'd say obviously socialising is good as part of the team. Obviously, if you have one good person on the team, it doesn't matter because you've all got to work together. So I kind of like that aspect of it. But yeah, what was the other bit of the question as well?
So what was it like to, see the sports journalism world? You're going to be hopefully part of a team working with people. Is that going to help you playing football as well?
Oh yeah, hopefully.
Finally, what's your goal when you graduate from uni? Is it to keep playing football on the side as well, hopefully, maybe a little bit five-a-side in here and there?
Yeah, five-a-side, yeah, that's always fun. Hopefully still keep fit and do football afterwards, after uni, yeah.
That's it for this part of the show. We're taking a short break now, but join us in a minute for more university sports news.
Well, to our football correspondent David Howes now, who's live outside Fratton Park for us. David, who have Portsmouth got in their first game post the international break this weekend?
So on Saturday, John Messino's side will be welcoming Alex Neil's Millwall to Fratton Park. It's the first time Portsmouth obviously played in 2 weeks. They haven't won since the international break prior, back in October, when they beat Middlesbrough, who were top of the table at the time, 1-0 at Fratton Park. Mill sat 6th in the playoffs on 25 points, whereas Portsmouth sat in 20th on just 14 points. It was a solid start to the season for John Messino's side, but arguably things have fallen off a little bit, and it's a chance to get back to winning ways on Saturday.
So how's the squad shaping up going into the game? Any injury worries or players coming back from injury?
Yes, hopefully we've got some players coming back. Adrian Segatic, Callum Lang and Nico Schmid hopefully coming back into the fold. 3 probably players that are going to be pushing to be in the starting 11. Nico Schmid obviously injured his hand in that South Coast derby just shy of 2 months ago. Adrian Segatic came off against Coventry with an ankle injury. And obviously Callum Lang tore his hamstring and only the second game of the season at home to Norwich. So hopefully John Messina can get those 3 backfiring, and hopefully Pompey can start to push up the league.
Yeah, you mentioned, David, sort of how the team have been playing over the last sort of few months, but how important is it that John Messina and his players get it right this Saturday?
They've got to try and pick up points at some point, because John Messina knows he's seen all the managers getting sacked around him. Alan Sheehan, we've seen leave Swansea, Liam Manning at Norwich, and obviously Will Still at Southampton. So Messina knows he's got to get it right, and hopefully he can on Saturday, because if not, Portsmouth are going to be slowly dragging into that bottom 3 where Norwich, Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday are. And obviously Portsmouth don't want to be in that battle again this season like they were last.
David Howes, for now, thank you.